Her subconscious tests are not games, they're neuroception, her body's pre-verbal scan of your breath, gaze, timing, and touch to decide if you're safe, present, and purposeful. Semen retention changes what she reads without words by reweighting your reward system from quick discharge to long horizon focus. When practiced as energy transmutation, you broadcast steadier attention, lower reactivity, and warm gravity. When practiced as repression, you leak irritability, brittle control, and frozen stillness that fails the safety check. Presence is the antidote to every test. In silence tests, do you scramble to fill space or let the moment breathe while your eyes stay kind and your breath slow? In delay tests, late texts, change plans, do you cling, spike, or adapt without losing warmth? In boundary tests, not tonight, I need space, do you respect consent immediately and regulate yourself? Retained energy trains you to hold arousal without grabbing outcomes, which her nervous system registers as safety with spark. Transmutation keeps the signal clean. Use coherent breathing, about 5 to 6 breaths per minute, pelvic floor relax and tone cycles, and the microcosmic orbit to circulate charge from pelvis to heart and head. Move daily, hips, spine, grip to metabolize tension. Less doom scroll and pornified imagery lowers dopamine noise, making the magnetic aura of semen retention feel like real composure, not pressure. She reads the difference in your blink rate, jaw softness, and timing. Diagnostics keep it honest. Track sleep and HRV for a month. Notice how regulation alters your voice prosody and patience. Note urges without shame. Ask what they want you to build, repair, or say. A semen-retained man passes subconscious tests when his nervous system can scale intensity and then return, when his no is kind and quick, and when his yes is precise and owned. That's containment, not control, the masculine promise her body trusts. Spirituality is vector, why your energy exists and whom it serves. Without vector, semen retention becomes hoarding. With vector, it becomes stewardship. Her subconscious tests your devotion by watching whether your ethics hold under friction. Do you tell inconvenient truths? Do you repair quickly? Do you protect consent even when desire is high? She isn't grading your theology, she's feeling your alignment is predictability and freedom in her body. On a spiritual journey, beneficial friction often arrives as timing tests. Doors that close, delays that spare, nudges toward honesty. Your response calibrates your field. If you stay humble, listen for guidance, and adjust without theater, your presence feels spacious. Spirituality reduces self-importance, so your strength stops auditioning. The more you pray or meditate, the more your rhythms cohere. Breath, pulse, voice, which quietly entrain the room toward ease. Address guidance with clean boundaries. Only that which is rooted in truth and the highest good may advise me. This posture guards your attention from fantasy and softens your edges. Rituals, gratitude, mantra, dhikr, psalms, contemplative walks polish your signal. Over time, your aura ceases to demand recognition and begins to offer refuge. Her subconscious reads refuge as a place where she won't be rushed, managed, or converted, only met. The deeper test is non-transactionality. If your spirituality is a bargaining chip, I did X, now give me Y, your field tightens. If it's a friendship with the good, I'll align whether or not it flatters me, your field opens. Presence says, I can hold you and still hear God, purpose, conscience. That co-holding is the divine masculine in practice, direction that listens, heat that doesn't burn, certainty that stays curious. Self-improvement that passes subconscious tests is pattern level, not performative. She reads micro-consistency, texts returned when promised, boundaries honored, and follow-through that survives mood swings. Semen retention helps because it trains delay of gratification. Spirituality helps because it orients effort towards service rather than optics. Together, they turn ambition into reliability, which her nervous system immediately classifies as safe and attractive. Her subconscious reads safe as a place where she won't be rushed. Her aura becomes similar to yours, higher even tone, characterized by a calm spaciousness rather than tension.
Feedback is a major test. Can you receive it without courtroom energy? Presence means you pause, breathe, summarize what you heard, and choose a next step. If improvement requires applause, it isn't growth, it's performance. Replace streak worship with telemetry. Sleep debt, conflict avoidance, novelty binges, and isolation are common relapse triggers. Fix the inputs, and your output, calmer voice, clearer eyes, steadier timing, fixes itself. Build a 72-hour reliability sprint. Choose 3 small promises and keep them exactly. Arrive when you said, complete 1 unglamorous task, send 1 uncomfortable but honest message. This sprint rewires identity faster than grand goals because your nervous system tastes trust. Add a weekly truth audit. Where did you barter integrity for stimulation? Replace 1 leak with a repair. She feels these changes before she hears you describe them. Attention architecture is part of self-improvement. Reduce outrage loops, doom scroll, and porn. Increase stillness, walks, resistance training, and long-form reading. As your dopamine stabilizes, your gaze softens, and your listening deepens. In conversation, tests interruptions, provocations, pauses. Presence stays responsive without defense. Her body reads, "He is here and he can stay here," which is the essence of safe magnetism. Personal growth is how you stay human while you get strong. Subconscious tests often arrive as intimacy pressure, disclosures that are raw, emotions that surge, needs that contradict your plan. Presence is the capacity to feel without fixing, to set a boundary without punishing, and to be moved without losing your center. Semen retention gives you voltage. Personal growth gives you emotional range to steward it. Containment versus control surfaces in conflict. Containment says, "I will govern myself," and it communicates via breath cadence, tone, and timing. Control says, "You will fit my comfort," and it shows up as sarcasm, silent treatments, and games. Her body flags control instantly, even if language sounds enlightened. If you can hold heat, naming your stance cleanly, while hearing hers fully, the test resolves into trust. Shadow integration is non-negotiable. Your aura dims when superiority, secrecy, or spiritual bypass run the show. Bring shadow into speech. I notice my urge to dominate, retreat, or perform. Then choose repair or rest. Dreams and morning tones are diagnostics, knitted courage versus scrambled urgency. Adjust inputs accordingly. More breath and prayer, fewer stimulants and screens, more apologies with change, less rhetoric. The growth marker she trusts most is repair speed. You miss the mark, you say what happened, you change behavior, you reaffirm consent. No grand gestures, no martyrdom, just reliability under friction. Personal growth makes you easy to be around because it continuously lowers the energetic tax of proximity. That ease isn't boring, it's erotic because it's safe enough to open. Spiritual growth deepens your intimacy with truth. It looks like humility that can kneel after a win and stand after a loss. Her subconscious tests your depth with paradox. Can you be decisive and still listen? Can you protect and still invite? Can you desire and still honor no? The more paradox you can hold, the more room she feels in your presence. Practice coherence. Prayer before reaction, gratitude before complaint, forgiveness before narrative inflation. As your inner rhythms sync, Your biofield quiets, less static, more signal. She feels this in her own body. Breath lengthens, shoulders drop. Curiosity replaces vigilance. That is the only law of attraction that matters. Coherence, attracting coherence, because it's easier to breathe there. Ritual hygiene matters. End your day with a brief release. Salt rinse, breath, a line of scripture or mantra, honest inventory. Ask for dream gatekeeping. Show me what teaches, shield what confuses. Morning, tie semen retention to devotion. I dedicate this charge to clarity, courage, and kindness. These are not superstitions. They are attention protocols that polish presence. Spiritual growth is also about stewardship of matter, money, space, tools. Sweep the altar and the kitchen. Fix the hinge. Pay what you owe. You're proving alignment in the physical plane. She reads provision not as control but as ethics, like he tends what he touches. That bodily knowledge of reliability grows trust more than any talk about enlightenment.
Manifestation happens where attention, emotion, action, and time intersect. It is not wishing, it's coherent choosing repeated long enough to accumulate reality. Semen retention provides surplus energy. Spirituality aims it. Manifestation is the scoreboard. Her subconscious follows outcomes because outcomes prove your inner claims under load. Make it practical. Set one mission sentence. I'm building X for Y because Z matters, and ship weekly. Convert retained charge into visible value. Code that helps. Music that heals. Conversations that reconcile. Rooms made safer. Law of attraction defluffed says coherent contribution attracts coherent allies. She reads usefulness as magnetism because it turns presence into shared benefit. Emotional broadcasting matters. Gratitude and non-attachment open the channel. Entitlement and desperation kink it. In test moments, silence, delay, disagreement, choose generous interpretations while keeping boundaries clean. Manifestation accelerates when you stop arguing with reality and start shaping it. She feels that shift as leadership without theater, power with, not power over. Protect your field. Subtract inputs that scramble signal. Outrage loops, gossip, excess caffeine. Add coherence, breath, movement, sunlight, long-form focus. Your nervous system becomes investable, predictable, responsive, calm under heat. In rooms, your timing reduces chaos. In intimacy, your pacing reduces fear. That's how presence passes subconscious tests and manifestation compiles into a life she can believe. The law of attraction is coherence plus time, not mood plus mantra. Like attracts like because regulated systems prefer other regulated systems. They cost less to be around. Semen retention raises voltage. Spirituality aligns vector. Self-improvement, personal growth, and spiritual growth maintain coherence. Manifestation delivers receipts. This stack is what her body reads without words. Signals she follows: micro-consistency, consent-centered boundaries, repair speed, purpose that outputs, and humor that lifts. Signals she avoids: urgency for reassurance, control disguised as frame, talk without delivery, and purity that dehumanizes others. Attraction here is not a trick. It's the relief of being near a man whose insides and outsides agree. Run a 40-day law of attraction ethics container. Vow retention as stewardship. Pair with daily prayer or meditation. Ship one useful thing per week. Keep a tech Sabbath. Practice a 72-hour reliability sprint monthly. Journal what life returns, opportunities, cleaner conflict, deeper calm. You'll watch your field grow less dramatic and more convincing. She will too. Integration is the real magic. Don't chase her tests. Build a presence that makes them unnecessary. Let your calendar preach your creed, your voice ride your breath, your gaze be kind and exact. Your money and promises land where your mouth put them. The feminine follows purpose over hype, coherence over spectacle. When your life becomes that field, tests become simple calibrations you pass by being who you are.